Hi everybody, my name is Angela Cleary. I'm a life coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. Today I want to talk about tower moments. These are the signs from the universe, or the nudges from the universe when we're not doing what is in alignment with our soul. So if your life feels like a constant struggle, if you keep hitting roadblocks, obstacles, what you think of as bad luck, this happens because you're not doing what is in alignment with your soul. So when we do what society tells us to do, when we go to a job that we do not want, when we're in a relationship we are not happy in, when we hang around people who steal our energy or who are not on the same vibrational energy as us, this will lead to what I like to call mini tower moments. So if you don't do what's in alignment with your soul, the universe will kindly nudge you in the right direction. But if you don't listen to those nudges, it gets louder and it gets louder. So like, for example, you can go through life, you could be working that 9 to 5 job, and in your heart and soul, you do not want it. It doesn't give you fulfillment. It doesn't give you purpose. Because of that ego mind and because of society, we think this is what we're supposed to do, where it's not actually making our soul happy. This will lead the universe to nudge us, to whisper at us even, just to tell us, come on, this is what you want, not this. But more often than not, we don't listen, and we still go down that ego path, we still go down that society path, and it leads to unhappiness, and it leads to that gut-wrenching pain in your stomach every time you have to go into that job or being in that relationship or being around that person. So when we don't listen and we still continue down the wrong path, the universe will start to shake it a little bit and start to bring in obstacles and challenges for us to start to listen. But we don't. When we still go down that path and we still just go through these obstacles, go through this bad luck, and just think this is the way life is supposed to be. But it's not. Like, if we listen to these little nudges from the universe, if we listen to our soul, we wouldn't be confronted with obstacle after obstacle. We wouldn't be confronted with bad luck and what we deem as just a shitty life, really, if we had just initially listened to our soul or listened to those signs from the universe. And if we don't listen to the nudge turns into a shake, as I said. But this shake, if we don't listen to the shake, when the obstacles get bigger, the universe tries to get louder and louder and louder, and we still don't listen. Like when I was in my 20s, I was in a very unhappy narcissistic relationship, and I didn't listen. And what did I do instead of listening? I drank. Every time my soul came in to tell me I was unhappy, I drank. I drank not to hear that voice in my head. And inevitably, I used to get massive tower moments. At the time, obviously, I didn't know what these tower moments are. I just thought, this is a shit life. This is shit. Everything, I'm hitting roadblocks, hitting obstacles. And I used to just think this is the way life was. Until I just, as I said, I didn't listen to the nudges. I didn't listen to the shake-ups. And then the universe had to come in and slap me around a little bit and just say, come on, Angela, come on. Listen to yourself. And I still didn't listen. So what happens? The universe got a grenade and threw the grenade into my life. And my whole life exploded. And I went through what I would call the biggest terror moment of my life. It was the most horrendous experience I've ever experienced, and I won't get into that now. It inevitably led to the breakup of that relationship, which is actually a good thing. But the universe had to, because I didn't listen to those small little nudges, didn't listen to the little shake-ups, they exploded my whole life. They had to do that for me to wake the fuck up, like. And we can avoid these massive terror moments in our lives if we listen to those nudges in our soul. Now, since my 20s, I've had many terror moments, but they have never been that big, because I eventually kind of go, okay, this is not the right path for me. And I eventually starting to listen to my soul and the universe. So we can prevent our life feeling shitty. We can prevent these obstacles and challenges if we just listen to what's in our hearts. If we listen to our souls and go for what we desire, a life of fulfillment, because we can have that. You don't have to work that 9 to 5 job. Look for what is in your soul. Look for your passions. Look for how you can help others. Look for how you can make a living out of life fulfilling a service to other people, to the world. Like, we're not here to work a shitty job, be miserable and hit these obstacles all over and again. Mini tower moments turn into bigger tower moments. We're not here for that. And if you just listen to that voice, listen to your soul and listen to the universe, you can have a life that flows. A life not with no obstacles. I'm not saying there will be no obstacles. We always have obstacles. That's what life is about. But instead of crashing into these walls or crashing into these roadblocks, we will be able to step over them. And they won't be obstacles. They'll be lessons. They'll be just those little nudges. We'd listen to those nudges. Listen to that little poke from the universe when it tells you you're not happy. When you're going into a job that you're not happy in, you will feel it in your gut and you will feel like it's draining and destroying your life. Listen to that. You do not have to do that job. Go for what you want. Follow your heart's desire. Follow your true purpose, because we are here for a purpose. We're not here to be slaves or robotic zombies to the system. We're here to find life fulfillment for ourselves and the people around us. We're here to live in love and abundance. And if we don't listen to those nudges from the universe, we will have obstacles, challenges, and massive explosion tower moments. So stop your life from going into these traumatic, massive explosions where your whole life will be turned upside down, where you're forced to leave that job, where you're forced to leave that relationship. You know, like, for example, I'll give you an example of me not listening. I used to rush around so much, all the time. Look, just bullheaded, rushing around. I'd never stop. And I was rushing into the car one evening. I came down off the deck outside. The step is very big. And I came down on my ankle and I heard a pop. Now that was a fucking tower moment. That was a warning from the universe to slow the fuck down. To slow down or I was going to get worse. And I was like, I can't live with my ankle. I need to drive. I need to work. I can't. So this was a sign from the universe to slow down or something worse would happen. And I listened. I did listen. And that's grand. When you listen, things get better. And you don't have these little accidents if you take your time and if you just go through life in a nice, easy flow. Another tower moment for me was I was driving to work one morning at 6:30 in the morning, really frosty roads. And I hit the brakes when I saw lights and I skidded on ice and I turned the car. Now, at the time, I was a very, very nervous driver. I was erratic sometimes. I wasn't careful. And I should have listened after that tower moment, but I didn't. And I still continued to drive like a nervous wreck and sporadically just not careful. I hydroplaned my new car 3 times after an accident. 3 times more I was warned by the universe to slow the fuck down and to be more careful. And I finally said, shit, okay, I have to stop. I have to slow down or it's going to get worse. And if, as I said, you don't listen to these tower moments, they will get worse and they get louder and louder and louder. Now I'm a more careful driver. I'm a more confident driver because I slowed down. I go through life a lot easier. I don't have these accidents all the time hurting my ankle, etc. because I listened to this from the universe. And I like, when we don't listen to ourselves and we don't listen to these tower moments, these mini tower nudges, these mini nudges from the universe, if we don't listen to them, we will inevitably hurt ourselves. And these tower moments become explosions. And believe me, you do not want the universe to throw a grenade into your life. And they're not doing it to hurt you, they're doing it to wake you up. Wake you up to the voice within yourself, leading you on your true path. Because working in the job that kills your soul is not meant for you. Being in that relationship that makes you so unhappy is not meant for you. And these are hard decisions to make because we have the ego mind, we have society, we have family, we have other people trying to tell us, you know, you have to do this, you have to go get a job, you have to do it this way, you have to do it the way society tells you to do it, you have to. Why? Because fight or flight, whatever. Oh my God, we're going to die if we don't work that job. Or we're going to fucking, oh my God. And another thing as well, we don't ring in sick to work because we're afraid, oh my God, we're going to get fired. No, COVID taught us that we're allowed to ring in sick from work because you don't want to spread your fucking illness. You know, we have to listen to what our bodies are telling us. And that's another thing. Illness or tiredness or any kind of body fatigue or body pain is a warning from the universe as well to slow down and rest. Like, and we don't listen to that. We're in pain and we fight through, and then we get sick again, and we get a cold on top of that, or we get this, that, the other, and then we end up collapsing, and we can't move. So when you get that little sign from the universe that your body is aching, or you're a little bit getting sniffles or something, sit down and rest. Prevent it from getting worse. Listen to that first little nudge from the universe. Listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. Listen to what your soul and your intuition are trying to tell you. Every little thing every little nudge, and when it's small, listen to it when it's a mini tower moment. Don't listen to it when it gets bigger. Don't wait for that explosion. Don't wait for that grenade. Listen to those little nudges and those little signs from the universe now. And we don't have to live in struggle. We don't have to live in a constant state of what we see as bad luck or obstacles or challenges. These things come in as lessons, but they're lessons to point us in the right direction. And if we listen to those little lessons now, before they get massive, then we can actually start to live in alignment with our soul. We start to pursue our life purpose, and your purpose calls you. It drags you along. It's effortless. Whereas just even driving 5 minutes to go to that job that kills your soul, your whole body tells you, just don't do it. So you need to listen to that, or it'll just get worse. And now you go into that job, the job gets shittier. You end up, getting obstacles in the job. The boss gets angry with you. I don't know what, it doesn't feel right. Things just seem to be shittier and shittier. And they keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse until you fucking listen. And really, it destroys your soul doing these things that you think that you have to do because society tells you to do them, or the ego mind tells you to do them. Don't listen to that. Listen to your soul, and your soul is quiet. Your soul whispers, and your soul nudges you along. The universe will pull you along, and the universe, when you do follow your purpose, the universe will open doors of opportunity where you once only saw walls. So like when you fear leaving that job or fear leaving that relationship, like, it scares you because you don't know any different, and you don't know how you're going to achieve this or that, the other. But if you believe in yourself, and if you believe this is your calling and your purpose, the universe pulls you along, but also brings in so many opportunities to help you as well. So your life will flow. It will flow easily. And as I said, if an obstacle comes in, it's easy. You just step over it, because you can master that shit now. But don't wait for those obstacles to turn into loud tower moments, and don't wait for them to turn into massive grenade moments. Do not wait for your whole life to be taken from underneath you, for you to have to start again. And don't get me wrong, my massive tower moment in my 20s, it was just, it was horrible, but I had to be broken so completely open so that I could restart my whole life again, and to build it up the way I wanted to build it. So just don't wait for that tower moment though. Build your life now. Start from zero now and do it from now. Just make those changes. Follow your soul. Don't wait for those tower moments. Don't wait for your life to be pulled from underneath you. Because if you are making the wrong decisions in life, your fucking life won't feel happy. It won't feel good. You will constantly hit obstacles. You will constantly hit barriers. And you will constantly feel miserable. And you don't want that. Just find your true essence, your true purpose. Find what brings you alive. That is what you should be doing. Not the stuff, not the people, the relationships, the jobs that are hurting your soul, that are sucking your life force energy. You are here for better. You're here for more. You're destined for greatness. You just need to believe in yourself. And you need to listen to your soul. You need to listen to that voice. You need to listen to that nudge from the universe. Listen to those signs and listen to those synchronicities. Listen to your soul's calling. Thank you for listening today. If this resonates, please like and share, and please like and share my page. And if you want to work with me on your life journey, call me for a discovery call today, and we can hopefully start working together, and I can help you in many ways to be able to listen to your soul and to the universe's callings for you. Talk to you again.